Class 8. Welcome to your English Lit classes. We are doing the topic The Healing Touch, and we are doing page number 35. Okay, so until now we have done that Shanta has been reached the big house, and here we're seeing that Shanta shouted. What did Shanta do? She shouted. Shouted what? Chinamma, Chinamma. Like this, she shouted. Like, where are you? Come out, I need some water. Chinamma appeared far away. Look at your book. Close to the door of the kitchen. So, where was Chinamma? She was far away. Chinamma was far away. Chinamma was far away now, and when she was far away, she was annoyed by hearing Shanta shout. So, she was irritated. Chinamma was irritated. Why? Because Shanta was shouting. Okay, and Chinamma was far away. Now, next, look at your book, page number 35, as we are doing. What is it, Shanta? She shouted. Why did your mother not come to work? So what is Chinamma asking Shanta, that why your mother has not come to work today? Chinamma, my mother is sick. Now Shanta tells Chinamma, my mother is sick. She wants water. Now Shanta mentions that Amma wants water. So Shanta mentioned this to Chinamma, who is in an irritated state of mind by hearing Shanta shout. Now, there is no water in our well. May I have a pot of water from your well? Shanta asked Chinamma. Chinamma stared. Her diamond nose ring glittered in the setting sun and made her eyes glow. What does a diamond ring symbolizes? What does it mean that when Chinamma is wearing a diamond ring? So we know Chinamma is wearing a diamond ring. And what does this diamond ring symbolizes? This symbolizes that she is very rich. What is it? She is very rich. Who is rich? Chinamma. So she is wearing a diamond ring. No other metal is mentioned. It is mentioned about diamond. Why? Because it is a very costly material. So Chinamma is wearing a diamond ring, which symbolizes that she is very rich. Okay. Now next. Water from your mother from our well? Oh God, what are you saying? I will lose my caste if I do such thing. Now what issue comes? Caste issue. Chinamma would lose her caste if, what happens if she gives water to Shanta from her well? So the water thing. So what is related to caste over here? Water is related. So no water from the high caste well can be given to the low caste well. Why? Because that would unpollute the high caste. So water is here related to caste system. The exchange of water cannot be done. Why? Because caste will fall. This is the thought of whom? Of Chinamma. Okay. Now Shanta pleaded, please forgive me, Chinamma. Amma is sick. Amma is thirsty. So Shanta mentions to Chinamma about Amma. Amma is sick. Shanta tells to Chinamma that Amma is sick, and so that's for that we need water. So please give us. Chinnamma only grew angrier. But Chinnamma, first she was irritated and now what? Now she is angry. So these are the two words that describes Chinnamma's condition at this stage when Shanta asks for water. Chinnamma only grew angrier. We don't give anything after the lamp is lit. And to you, how dare you come here? Go away before my father-in-law comes home. If he sees you, he will throw you out. So Chinnamma is telling that, go away Shanta, I am not going to give you anything. We don't give anything after the lamp is lit. Means after evening. Lamp is lit. What does it mean? It means lamp is lit when there is no sun. So when there is no sun, what time it is? It is evening. So after it's evening, we don't give anything. Who says this? Chinnamma. To whom? To Shanta. And why did Shanta go? Shanta go to ask for water. For whom? For Amma. So now Shanta wondered how he would throw her out without touching her. So to throw someone out, what is it necessary? It's necessary to touch her. Now Shanta is imagining how will Chinnamma's father-in-law throw me out if he can't touch me. Okay. Next. But Chinnamma cut her short. Chinnamma don't hear anything. Shanta wondered how he would throw her out without touching her, but he thought of her sick mother stopped her mind from dwelling on this. So we are getting a new word. Which new word it is? It is dwelling. D-W-E-L-L-I-N-G. Dwelling means thinking about. Means she was thinking about. Okay. So she was thinking about. Who was thinking? Shanta. Shanta was dwelling. Means Shanta was thinking. Like you are not dwelling about this chapter. You are not thinking about this chapter. So you are not going to use this word thinking about from now on. What word you are going to use? You are going to use this word dwelling. So whenever you are thinking about anything, if anyone is asking you what are you thinking about, you are going to say I am dwelling. I am dwelling on this thought. Okay. I am dwelling. This word you are going to use from now on instead of this word. Now, what happens next? Look at your book, page number 35 you are doing. She went forward in yet another appeal. Means Shanta again went forward. Again went forward. But Chinnamma would not listen. Chinnamma would not listen. Not listen to whom? To Shanta. Okay, so this is the condition. Shanta is going forward and Chinnamma is not going to listen. So this is the condition happening. And what are the emotions happening? Irritation, angriness and thoughts, and these types of emotions are happening between these two people in this plot situation. Okay, so this is how we are differentiating the plot. Stop it, she screamed. Now Chinnamma screamed, stop it. Don't come forward or your shadow will touch me and I will have to take a head bath. So what will happen? Chinnamma will be taking a head bath. Means he have to have a bath. Why? To make his cart intact. Okay. Go away. Like this, she was treating Shanta like go away, go away. I'm not going to listen to anything. Saying this, she disappeared into her kitchen. So Chinnamma was not ready to listen anything of Shanta, and she finally went away by telling them, no, I will not listen to any of your words. So just let me go away, because if I talk to you, what will happen? My caste will go away and I will have to take a head bath. Okay. So here completes your page number 35. Okay. So with this conclusion, caste issue is arose here in page number 35, and about head bath, about annoying people getting annoyed, about people thinking about. So in this condition, this page ends. Now turn your page to page number 36. In page number 36, we see that Shanta turned away disappointed and angry. So what is the next emotion that is coming over here? Disappointment. Okay. Shanta is disappointed. Why she is disappointed? Because she is not getting the water. So Shanta turned away disappointed and angry. What would happen to Chinnamma if she had lost her caste? Means now she is asking that what would happen to Chinnamma if she loses her caste? Means what will be the consequences? Shanta is a little girl. She doesn't think, she thinks very innocently. She is not a girl like us. She is not matured so much. So see, she is having innocent thoughts, and with her innocent thoughts, she is thinking that what will happen if she loses her caste. Okay, so this is the condition. Would she shrink in size, deflate like a plate balloon? So, will she shrink in size and deflate? Deflate means lose confidence. Like now, Shanta is thinking that what will happen? Will she lose all her confidence if she lost her caste? So, this type of questions are arousing in Shanta's mind. Now, again look at the page number 36, the plot thing. Shanta became desperate for water. Shanta wanted water. We all know. Now we will see, after not getting it from Chinnamma, what she do. She decided to go to the next village. So now she decided to go to the next village. Okay. She would take the main road. The people of her caste were not allowed to use it, but what to do? It was the shortest route to the next village. She ran down the road, pot in hand. The villagers on the road were shocked. One man shouted, "What are you doing here, naughty girl? Get out of here." But Shanta continued to run past the road, the houses, the gardens, and the field. So she decided to go to the next village, and then what is happening? She is going. So this is the present continuous thing that is happening over here. That is, she is going to the next village, and here the process is written that how she is going. This is not important. Now part 2. Now she pushed her way through Murgia's sugarcane field. Another character came. New character. Who is this new character? Murugya. And what this Murugya is having? Sugarcane fields. So Murugya is having sugarcane fields, and Shanta is going from where? Through this sugarcane field. So Shanta for water is going to the next village through Murugya's sugarcane field. So this is the scenario. Murugya was a big landlord with gold rings in all her fingers. So Murugya was having what? Gold rings. Again this represents what? Richness. That Murugya was very rich. We have already seen what? Diamond. We have already seen diamond also symbolizing richness, and now we are seeing gold ring symbolizing. So these two metals we have got in our chapter. He owned much of the cultivated land in and around the village. Shanta nudged her way past the bending, teasing canes which tickled her ears and face. She walked as fast as she could till something small and hard bumped to her and nearly knocked her over. Ouch, she gasped, reeling. So what happens? Shanta is walking on the road, and when she is walking on the road, she found something there which she came across. So in the road she found something. What is it? What will be the story for it? We will see. Ouch, she gasped. It was a child. So what did Shanta find over here? Shanta found a child. Shanta found a child over there. Chinnamma's toddler. And who this child is? This child's name is Mani. And who is he? He is Chinnamma's toddler. Okay, so this is Chinnamma's baby Mani, this child whom Santa found on the road. So Santa found him, but remember Chinnamma is of high caste, so this son is also going to be the high caste son according to this text, as much as this text caste thing is concerned. So now Santa found this. Now this child, what this child was doing? He was crying loudly. Crying. What was Santa doing? Walking. Santa was walking and Miss Child was crying. So this is the present condition, and Santa found this child crying while walking. Okay. Next, from his frightened he bawled, and dribbling out of his pink mouth, I want Thwata, I want Amma, I want Thwata, I want Amma. So this child is continuously blabbering. This child blabbering means foolish talk. Okay, that means that this child is continuously talking in such a manner that it appears very foolish. Okay, so I want Thwata, I want Amma. This is what this child is talking about continuously. Shanta understood that he had gone for a walk with his grandfather but had somehow got lost. He put his arms to her, take me to Amma. So this child, Mani, now, what did he do? He put his arms around Santa, means he touched Santa. You know, this touch issue is a huge issue in respect to what? Caste. As we are seeing continuously in this lesson, this caste issue linked with this touch issue. Someone is telling, if my shadow touch, this happens. Someone is telling, oh, my ye will come, father-in-law will come, oh, you please get out, otherwise I will lose my caste. But what happens? This high caste boy touches Shanta, and finally what will now happen? Shanta is now thinking, what will now happen? That this already touched me, but Santa forgot all her problems. So Santa now remembers no problem of her. Santa totally forgot whatever problem she was facing. A gush of warmth swept through her. She put her pot down and lifted him on her thin hip. I will take you to Amma. Don't cry. The boy had lost his caste because she had lifted him. What could be done? Thought Santa. So Santa thought that Mani had touched me. So now Mani has lost his caste. Now what to do? Okay, this is what Shanta is thinking, but she is such a good girl that she never thought anything else, but her main objective was to make Mani reach home. Okay, now we will see what happens when this thing comes out. What will happen when the villagers or this Mani's mother, means Chinnamma or anyone else, finds out that this Mani has lost his caste by touching Shanta. What are the things that are going to take place after that? We will see that in our next portion.